So there's this really steep uphill, and then all of a sudden the road just stops. So what you're supposed to do is take this rock and go towards the right, and that's supposed to lead you back onto the road. And this is really the only way to get there.
It's a really chopped up section right here, and we are on the absolute wrong side to even hit it properly.
My home's only for the night, waking up in different places, but I stopped running from my life, and all the pieces found their places. My heart is home with you.
Hi guys, and welcome back to Go Roughly Around the World.
We are in our Airbnb, and I'm really loving it. So Airbnbs come in all shapes and sizes. Some are really expensive, some are very not expensive. This one is extremely reasonable. And it has this like shotgun effect. Cool air is just coming through throughout the day.
We're in Nicaragua. It's really hot out, but yeah, this breeze is really helping things cool down.
So sometimes you just get the perfect gem of an Airbnb without even realizing it. So that's why we're showing it off. Also, there's really nowhere else to film because it's so damn hot outside and there's no shade anywhere else. So 2 reasons. In the last episode,
I got my bike painted. Yeah, Tuscarosa is looking very beautiful now in her sugar plum purple.
Look, we went back and forth on this just a bit in terms of colors and, you know, reds and burgundies and pinks and purples.
I needed to find something that I felt like matched me, and the original like matte green, like that just didn't work for me. So, but when I looked at all the colors, purple just seemed to be it. And it was funny because Whimsy's wearing her huckleberry colors and she's got purple goggles on. So it just all sort of came together.
No, it just was perfect. And it's on the heels of, you know, if you've been following along since then, Jess's previous bike, Luna Laguna, was a Luna Laguna aqua.
Yeah, because she used to be yellow and then I turned her into an aqua color.
And it was absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
So it was kind of hard to one-up that. And I don't know if we've one-upped it, but you've definitely got a gorgeous-looking bike. So, in this episode then, we actually are setting out from Moto Servicio Guerrero, our wonderful friends there who did a phenomenal job on the paint. And we immediately run into a rainstorm.
Yeah.
And that sucks. But in the midst of a storm, we run into a wonderful friend who had kind of been following us along and so forth, Oscar, and invites us into his home.
Yeah.
And that's kind of a lifesaver. Tours us around the next day.
Yep.
Right? And then we throw off on our own and immediately run into obstacles. Goat trails, dead ends, brutal rocky ascents, and nowhere to go, and turnarounds. And stick around for that.
Estando todavía Greg aquí, antes de partir hacia el sur, me comenta que tiene un amigo que fue compañero de la escuela y que está emocionado con el viaje que él hace. Él estaba en Guatemala, se le nace la curiosidad de viajar en moto de regreso. Él iba a California a la boda de su hermana y le pregunta a Greg, y Greg a mí al mismo tiempo me pregunta que cuál sería la mejor motocicleta para una ruta de Guatemala para acá, y pues estuvimos pensando que una KLR sería una buena idea, a lo mejor una BMW 650 o una Teneré de doble propósito. Y bueno, pues sí, aquí vi una persona sentada esperándome con una motocicleta china de 250 centímetros cúbicos, sin posapiés, sin direccionales, sin espejos, todo se le venía cayendo en el camino. Y bueno, pues aquí le dimos una reparación para que llegara a su destino.
Danny, this friend from school, he was just learning how to ride on the road. And one of the reasons that it was out without a kickstand and foot pegs is because he didn't understand that before you exit the highway onto the gravel, you should slow down first. And so his first time slowing down on the gravel, and he just spun right out and pieces fell off his bike, and then he learned.
We just said goodbye to the team here at Servicio Guerrero. This is Memo, this is our really good friend, and we got to take all our photos with Whimsy. My bike is beautiful. Gracias, Memo.
Cuídate mucho, por favor. Que estén bien. Que tengan excelente viaje. ¿Vale?
We're gonna head out. We're gonna go maybe about an hour south. Looks like it's gonna rain soon, so we might get into that.
In a world full of strangers, or too lost. You can't go it alone. Everybody needs help. You gotta find your people.
We're on the like periférico, the thing that goes around the city, but traffic is crazy. It's like 4:30 on a Friday. Everybody's trying to get out of the city. We've definitely been having a lot of spotteds and people getting a nice big smile from seeing Whimsy on the back. But the sky, it's not looking so nice. We might come into a bit of rain, so I'm thinking it's gonna be a wet and cold night. Are you good? Oh, there's a rain mode, right? There's a rain mode. Yep, got it. Are we all going? So we stopped at a gas station, like on our way south, and we met somebody who actually had been following us on Instagram and who knew who we were. His name is Oscar, a lovely man, and he just came over while we were fueling up and said he has a house in Cuernavaca and asked if we wanted to stay. We said, yeah, definitely. And so we followed him down here to Cuernavaca, a little bit outside of the city, and we got to stay at his wonderful place. This morning we're gonna go have breakfast, and then Oscar, he's gonna show us a little bit before we continue our trek down to Oaxaca.
So Oscar brought us to this beautiful little village alongside this lake, and it's really, from Mexico standards, sort of trapped like maybe 20-30 years ago. They're still using tuk-tuks, and people are coming and going from the market with horses carrying sacks of maize and other things, and mostly the town continues as it has for years and years and years and years.
Yeah, you can see their nest.
It has been a day. It started with touring around for 3-4 hours with Oscar. He was just zipping us all around, and that was fantastic. And then when we went off on our own, it just kind of immediately turned into...
Yeah, somehow I think we went on the goat trail version of the free road. So this turned into like the goat trail that's supposed to lead to the unpaved road, which is what we were aiming for. So it's got like, it's basically pasture with grass and big rocks, and that's what we came to. So we decided to just stop here before we go through this tunnel and sort of reevaluate what we're doing. She needs to eat, I need to eat.
I was made to stick out, I ain't never gonna blend in. I look at breaking out, this is just the beginning. Gonna break down the door, I ain't knocking. Ain't no catching the beat, cause it's dropping. Wanna give it some more, I ain't stopping. Watch me flip out.
There's a horse, couch. Checking it out. It's paved a little here. Epic, guys. Okay, Greg, keep looking a little menacing. I'm gonna just pause here.
Hello, hello, hello. Hola, uh-oh, uh-oh. Hello, hello, hello. Hola, uh-oh, uh-oh.
So we ended up doing a little bit of a detour, and then one road after another we seemed to like get caught and there was nothing left.
Are we doing this together?
Yeah, are you?
Yeah, help me.
Okay.
Take a thing. I know that Whimsy's not going to help. Can't trust her for anything.
Google told us to go this route, and so there's this really steep uphill, and then all of a sudden the road just stopped. So what you're supposed to do is take this rock and go towards the right, and that's supposed to lead you back onto the road. And this is really the only way to get there.
So this little bit here does connect ultimately, but it's a really chopped up section right here, and we are on the absolute wrong side to even hit it properly, let alone to get through it. So even if we want to go through here, we can't do it from where we've approached this. It's just not feasible. This is like local knowledge kind of thing. You need to know to come up on the left-hand side, not the right-hand side, to hit this thing correctly.
Allá está, agarra el camino hacia acá. Allá está esa carretera, está esta tercería.
I got up to just in front of Greg and I stopped, and like we're been spending the last 15 minutes trying to turn me around. I'm now facing the sort of the right way, and so now I'm gonna make my way down and be done with it all. Do I need to come back up and help you?
All right, so we got Jess turned around and out of here. That still leaves me thrown over here into this nothing area. So I'm gonna try and do this turnaround unaided. It's not looking good.
Every time we come to a rest stop and I really just need to take a break, there is always poop. Last time it was the coyote poop. This time we've got dog poop. There's just this waft of poop everywhere I want to take a break.
Whimsy has this bizarre habit of always putting herself at the very extreme that her tether or leash will allow. She somehow needs to demonstrate that she's being held on a leash in a way that's not of her choosing.
Señor, ¿el pueblo cuenta con un hotel? ¿El pueblo cuenta con un hotel? No hay. Ok.
No way is this the road. Really? Yeah, I feel like all the roads just ended as we were trying to get somewhere. We were actually supposed to be camping near water tonight.
Village hopping is great as long as you actually can hop from one village to another.
¿Perdón? Sí, sí. Whimsy.
Cyclists do it, vehicles kind of inch their way through, but...
Okay.
We found a quarry.
Our favorite thing.
Yeah, a gravel
Back
pit.
to our Canadian roots.
We've done this all throughout the far north.
Yeah.
Because it's the only clear land you really see. And we found this here, and it's abandoned. It's got a lot of animal poop, and otherwise it's flat, it's sheltered, and it's actually pretty scenic when you get down to what's all around here.
Are we sleeping with the fly on tonight? It's hot now, but...
If we do, it's going to be rolled up.
Yeah. So then let's leave it off for now.
For now, I think. Are you going to get in and do your...
Organizing?
I'm taking a bath.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like...
Dripping all day. It's like 30 some degrees out here. No, it's like 35, 36 degrees.
Grace and Cody,
Hey, Jess.
Yeah.
Stop picking your cuticles for just a moment. An incredible situation this morning. So one donkey showed up and casually was sniffing the ground and looking for food, and that drew Whimsy in. And then the donkey retreated and Whimsy followed. There we go, girl. Only for us to see Whimsy return at a bolt because there were two donkeys. No, that's hardly fair. All of a sudden, then, there were three donkeys, and they were advancing and advancing. Then there was a fourth donkey that was, like, running sweep. And one of the donkeys was probably the mother. There's three of them. And it was, like, full bore attacking at Whimsy, coming right into our bikes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It's gonna be at elevation, it's gonna be cold, and betcha it's gonna snow.